Good morning, everybody. I bet you know what's coming up. We're getting ready to do another Cooking with Denoy episode. And in this episode, we're going to be cooking up some boneless beef New York strip steak, mechanically tenderized meat from the Dollar Tree. Yeah. These are New York strip steak for only $1 each. They're ultra thin. I got two of them because I figured one wouldn't be enough. But I'm going to try to make the New York strip on the two of these strips here on our rocket stove here at Camp Freedom 2. I've got the stove all cleaned up, reloaded it with new fuel, basically free fuel that we're picking up around the camp. Meanwhile, Little Blue 2 is currently running and charging my battery systems. I've decided this, right now you can see the inverter is on and at 321 watts. And the reason it is pulling 321 watts is because it is cooking my rice right now. Yeah. So I'm planning on having rice with the steaks today for breakfast. So what I do is basically when I'm out here or even anywhere else, I run the inverter cooking system and cook up my rice, and I cook up a side dish to eat with it. And in this case, the side dish is going to be the New York strip steak. For those of you who are curious as to what it tastes like, well, you're gonna have to try it out yourself. But I'm curious as to what it tastes like, so I'll be checking it out. The first thing we're going to need to do is start our fire, and I just have some simple strike matches here. Matchsticks that I'm going to use to light up this rocket stove. The cardboard that I had picked for this wet cardboard, kind of damp, didn't light so well, so I got some paper towel there, and also picked up some frond leaves. They're a little damp because it is early in the morning, so there's some dew on them, so it might take a while to get it lit. But by using the dry tissue paper or paper towel, I'm hoping that we can get a fire going and it'll dry up the frond leaves and get the fire blazing. The fire has been lit and it is starting to burn. You can see all that smoke. That's because of the frond leaves. They make a lot of smoke, but they're also kind of damp. So you can see all the smoke billowing out here. But now the blaze is really catching on, and when the blaze catches, the smoke kind of goes away. So we're gonna let that burn up through our wood here and actually get a real fire. It is burning, so that's good. Then we'll go ahead and season up our steak and throw them on the grill. Those of you who have been watching the series pretty much should know by now that I don't really use much to season. I like my chopped onions here. Good seasoning chopped onions, and either the Badia Complete or the Lowry's Casero Total Seasoning. They seem to be equivalent. So that's all we're planning on putting on here, and then just throwing it on the grill. We go ahead and cut it open here and see if we can't get the steaks cooking. Here then are our two steaks ready to be seasoned. Seasoning just consists of throwing this stuff on here. Oops. Not much to it. And the steaks are so thin, I think they'll cook within minutes. Go ahead and flip it and do the other side. Alright. I use too much seasoning. This little piece here. And then is our seasoned steak. Let's throw them on the grill and see what happens. Alright, flames are still shooting up. Let's throw this guy on here. And let's throw the second one on here. nothing like cheap Dollar Tree steak on the rocket stove, mailbox rocket stove at Camp Freedom 2 in the early morning for breakfast. It's been cooking for about a minute or so, and I thought I'd go ahead and flip it. I think it could cook a little bit more, but flames are dying down, so I'm probably going to add some more, need to add some more fuel here. Steak is so thin. It is somewhat cooked. I'm going to go ahead and add some more fuel because it's burnt down quite a bit. So we can get some more heat. Adding the fuel to the rocket stove consists of just throwing in some more wood. Of course, you don't want to pile it on and have it buried because then it, will burn out because there's no oxygen. Might need some more. Actually, it's catching on pretty fast, so it's burning pretty well. Throw some of this in there. You can see that's picking up the flames right there already. And we'll put this in. Whoa, look at the flames go. Isn't that cool? Alright. So we're just making a little bit more heat to our cooking system here. Alright, doesn't that look good? Food's actually almost done. The steaks are so thin that they don't take very long to cook at all. Just wanted to show you what I do to save a little bit of time while the steaks continue to cook over there on the rocket stove. I take advantage of the time to clean out the plate that I used to put the steak on. So it's been washed here. And my little portable water container here, made from soap, the soap dispenser for laundry. Anyhow, that's what I do. I was walking by Little Blue 2 to pick up some soy sauce that I'm just going to sprinkle just a tiny bit on the steaks because I don't have any steak sauce with me. And I noticed the rice cooker, the power inverter now says 25 watts, which means our rice is finished cooking. It's just on warm mode, so what I'm going to do is actually shut down the system, turn off the inverter, and shut down the rice cooker because it doesn't need to cook anymore. And I'm going to go ahead and cut off my engine over there just to conserve gasoline because I'll be heading back into town to do an upload today. And that's pretty much it. Now it's just a matter of adding a little bit of soy sauce here to our steak. They are pretty much done. Look at them. They are done. So I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit on here to season things a little bit. I need to coat it, but just get some on there. And then it's a matter of serving it with my rice. I actually did flip the steaks over because I'm going to put a little bit of soy sauce on both sides. The soy sauce is kind of salty, so I don't use salt. So this is like putting salt on it, just a little bit. There's quite a bit in it, but hopefully it'll drip off. Now it's a matter of getting the rice and setting up the serving. Alrighty, here then is our $2 and 25-cent New York strip steak breakfast. Not bad for a Dollar Tree meal, huh? Until next time, I wish you all good eating. Bon appetit. By the way, I thought you might want to see what it looks like, how I eat it. I basically take some rice, put some meat on it, and oh my gosh, this is so good. Definitely worth the $2.